Where was your first kiss?
Her name was Lisa. It was in her garage. It was 4th grade. She was one street over.
The man whose love life has fascinated fans for decades. Brad Pitt. From the outside, his journey has looked like a dream, charm, success, and timeless allure. But behind those headlines lies a story of heartbreak, lessons, and the search for real connection. Even for someone like Brad, love has never been simple. At 61, he's lived through some of the most iconic romances in entertainment history, each leaving a mark on his life and on pop culture itself. Let's start with Jennifer Aniston, the woman who once defined the golden era of celebrity love stories. Their paths first crossed in 1994, and while sparks didn't fly immediately, destiny had other plans. Years later, when both were single again, fate brought them together. And by 2000, their Malibu wedding became a Hollywood fairy tale, complete with fireworks, music, and star-studded glamour. For a time, they were the perfect couple. Brad, the movie star, and Jen, America's sweetheart. But behind the smiles, things began to crumble. The turning point came with the filming of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, when Brad's chemistry with Angelina Jolie blurred the lines between movie and reality. Jennifer was blindsided, and though Brad denied any affair, emotional distance had already set in. When their marriage ended, the world mourned it like a personal loss. Jennifer later described him as missing a sensitivity chip, a quiet hint that what really broke them wasn't betrayal, but emotional disconnection. Despite all that, years later they managed to rebuild something beautiful: friendship. Their reunion at the 2020 SAG Awards went viral, reminding fans that forgiveness and growth are sometimes the real Hollywood ending. Before Jennifer, there was Gwyneth Paltrow, the epitome of 90s elegance. They met on the set of C7N and quickly became the power couple of their generation. Brad even called her the love of my life during his Golden Globe speech in 1996, melting hearts worldwide. But just months after their engagement, it was over. Gwyneth later admitted she wasn't ready, saying she was too young and unsure of herself while Brad was ready for something serious. Years later, she apologized publicly, calling Brad one of the kindest men she'd ever known. Today, they're friends again, their history softened by time, with Gwyneth even interviewing him for her company, Goop, in a warm, nostalgic conversation that showed nothing but mutual respect. Then came Juliette Lewis, one of Brad's earliest and most passionate relationships. They met while filming Too Young to Die in 1989 when she was 17 and he was 27, and what followed was 4 years of wild, youthful love. They lived together before fame, just two dreamers in a small LA bungalow. Juliette remembers it as a sweet, fearless time, and even though they eventually drifted apart, both still speak fondly of those days. Brad once said it was one of the happiest times of his life, proving that even early love can leave a lasting warmth instead of regret. Fast forward to recent years, and Brad's story takes a more mature turn. During the filming of Babylon, Margot Robbie made headlines when she surprised Brad with an unscripted kiss. Fans immediately speculated about sparks flying, but the truth was far more grounded. Margot, happily married, has often spoken about their mutual respect and shared admiration. They may have amazing on-screen chemistry, but off-screen, it's friendship and professionalism that define them. It's a reminder that sometimes chemistry doesn't need to turn into romance. Then there's Ines de Ramon, the woman who entered Brad's life quietly in 2022 and brought back a sense of peace. First spotted together at a Bono concert, they soon became inseparable, attending events, celebrating birthdays, and spending New Year's in Cabo. Ines, who had just come out of her marriage to actor Paul Wesley, seemed to bring stability to Brad's world after years of public chaos. Sources close to them say their connection feels calm and real, built on shared experiences and mutual healing. Even with their age gap, they seem to have found something that just works, free from Hollywood drama. And then, of course, there was Nicole Podorowski, the German model who made headlines in 2020 for being 30 years younger than Brad and married to a wealthy restaurant owner in an open relationship. Their romance, brief but bold, sparked controversy when they were seen at Brad's French estate, the same place he once married Angelina Jolie. The timing was dramatic, the symbolism even more so. But for Brad, it was likely just a fleeting escape from the noise of his personal struggles. It didn't last long, but it reminded the world that even Hollywood's biggest names sometimes seek connection in the most unexpected places. Through all these relationships, from Juliette's young love to Jennifer's heartbreak, Gwyneth's self-discovery, and Inez's quiet support, Brad Pitt's story isn't one of endless romance, but of evolution. Each woman reflected a different version of the man he was becoming. From a rising star to a heartthrob, to a man finally at peace with himself. In the end, the lesson in Brad's love life isn't about the breakups or the rumors, but about how every heartbreak can lead to growth. Every ending can carry grace, and every love, no matter how brief, leaves a mark. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this deep look into Brad Pitt's journey through love and life, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon, so you never miss another story from the world of Hollywood's most fascinating stars.